Woo! Hold on, I think I'm getting what I wanted. This is 9 minutes long. Welcome back to another reaction, guys, and we're here with Lynyrd Skynyrd once more. Now listen, I'm a bit of a musical guru, but I gotta be honest, that's more in the hip hop element, R&B, and a little bit of jazz as well. I mean, I know some Nat King Cole, but I'm not really a rock and roll enthusiast. Like I'm not a historian when it comes to that. So, but Lynyrd Skynyrd, I've always heard of them growing up, of course. Shout out to my chat, shout out to the Goatee community for putting me on to Lynyrd Skynyrd. Simple Man, that was tough, man. And if you've been following me, you know I just put that out recently. So let's get right into this one, man. Free Bird. And I just gotta say, I got a bit of an old soul, and I don't say that to be cool. I say that because I kind of just grew up hard, and you know, when you grow up poor, you're kind of forced to grow up. So that lifestyle was forced on me, and you know, you kind of miss a piece of your childhood a little bit. So you know, I feel bad about that. So when I look back, I'm just like, damn, I didn't really have that much of a childhood. But that's why I try to give my daughter everything, and then I just try to let her be free. You know what I'm saying? Just let her do kid stuff. You know, just not always give her Law and Order every day. You know what I mean? But let's get into it, man. Free Bird. I've done enough talking. Let's go. I got the lyrics pulled up as well, by the way. I like reading lyrics when I react. I don't care what anybody says about that. Turn it up in my headphones. I did find it interesting that Lynyrd Skynyrd actually posted this video officially from their channel only 8 months ago. So they're just now making a music video. That's kind of gangster. Yeah, I don't know who this fella is. I don't know if he might be a Lynyrd Skynyrd band member, maybe. No, I doubt it. I don't know. Could be. I like it already, though. I like that guitar, man. I really do. I'm enjoying that guitar right now. It sounds good. I kind of want to just play. I love guitars. You know, I love guitars. I love, everybody on my chat knows when we do live reactions, I love guitar solos more so, right? I don't think we got one on Simple Man. Like, we did get a little bit of guitars, but not the kind of guitars I like. But I like this guitar right here. A little reminiscent. I love this right here.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? Well, I must be traveling on now.
I hear you, brother.
If I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now.
That's pretty deep.
And this bird you cannot change. Oh, and the bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change.
Lord knows I can't change. Oh. So this is him older now. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the actual members, band members, or anything like that. But I am gonna pause it real quick. Listen, He said, Lord, I had to grab my Bible real quick. You hear me now? I had to grab my Bible. He said, if I stay here with you, girl, things couldn't be the same. I'm free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. I mean, that doesn't sound like rebellion, right? That kind of just sounds like honesty. For real, like sometimes love isn't love isn't the problem always. Sometimes truth is, as crazy as that, as negative as that sounds, most of the time it's a positive, and most of the time it's a positive just for one side. It's like a one-sided positive. But there are moments in life where like staying would be easier for some, right? But leaving is the only way to remain who you are, though. You know what I mean? And like, it takes a lot of courage to take that and walk that line, because what he's speaking on right here doesn't really sound like it's coming from any type of selfishness. It's coming from like, I guess, knowing yourself well enough not to live a lie. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, there's something spiritual in that. And I felt it as soon as he said the Lord's name, you know what I'm saying? Because he is Lord. Because freedom, I mean, if you think about it, freedom isn't about running away from responsibility. It's more so about refusing to abandon the soul God gave you. You know what I mean? And to me, that hits different. Even for a song like this, when you have simplistic lyrics, you gotta understand this is the 70s. Like, people are like, this is a different lifestyle being lived. So when you hear music like this, you gotta put yourself back there so that you can understand why these words aren't like, they're simple words, but they're not telling a simple story. This is a very complicated situation to be in, actually. Loving the visuals. Visuals are cool. I'm more of a lyrics person, so I'm really into the lyrics. And and I know that sometimes I get it wrong, the perspective and stuff like that. But this is just my perspective, my end, the way I internalize these words. But let's keep it going though. So he had that key. Is he looking for the bike that he was looking at? Oh, probably not. Looking for a box of something. What if I'm gonna run that back a little bit when he starts again? Because what a voice, right? And that's another thing. The voice on this man it's so real. You know what I mean? Because you get to a point where some artists are, this is the thing about the 70s and even the 60s as well, even the 80s, even up to the 90s, but more so from the 60s, 70s, and a little bit of the 80s. I feel like that was the prime of vocalists, because it was less about the polishedness about the vocals and more about the feeling, more about the raw, more about the relatability and the realistic like fact that this person singing this might have actually lived this. Today you get a lot of sounds and extra effects and all this, auto tune, a bunch of stuff that just take away from the human experience. Honestly, and what they have provided in the 70s and however long their reign has lasted, because I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm ignorant, but whatever they were doing back then, well, they were putting out the human experience and the fans were experiencing the human experience. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But let me run it back though. Sorry. I talk too much. Can't change it, man. Can't change it.
Please don't take it so badly.
He's keeping it real. Lord knows I'm to blame.
If I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same.
Wow, that's tough.
'Cause I'm as free as a bird now.
It's a beautiful video.
And this bird just
Cannot change. You cannot change. I love this guitar. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Woo. I wonder if that was a real bird or if that was CGI, because that was too good. Woo! Facts. This is what I wanted. Hold on, I think I'm getting what I wanted. This is 9 minutes long. This is the song actually 9 minutes long, or is it because the video is about to have like a story twist and like it's gonna break down? There's gonna be an acting scene or something like that. 9 minutes long. These dudes were ballsy. This is how you knew they were the shit. Like, excuse my language, excuse my French. I'm working on not cursing anymore. But anyways, I'm human. I'm flawed. God forgive me. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting what I want though. Is this a straight up guitar? I mean, it's already happening. It's a guitar solo. I'm running it back a little bit. Right here, right here.
Lord,
I can't change, Lord, you know that. I like this. Oh my God. I gotta pause. I gotta bring it back. I'm sorry. I gotta bring it back. Well, I want to talk about that second verse, man, because they kind of went in. I want to know who's writing the lyrics too. If y'all can provide that information in the comment section, please. But Lord knows I'm to blame. Lord knows I can't change. That's not. We're not talking about pride here. People don't ever get pride confused with surrender. You know what I mean? And I could be talking a little too spiritually, but I feel like this song is leading me in that direction. It's what it's saying to me. So I feel like in this position, speaking from the perspective that he's speaking of, like, if this is surrender, that's a man, I guess, recognizing that his heart is wired a certain way. So, and instead of pretending, like he tells her, he takes responsibility. He takes responsibility for the pain that truth causes. Like we said earlier, like truth sometimes is the problem for one. For the other, they're standing on their square and they got to proceed to be them. So the real maturity isn't pretending to be perfect. It's owning the weight your decisions place on others, no matter how much you love them, you know, like what he did for old girl just there. So, and when he says, Lord knows, you know what I'm saying? Don't take that lightly. That's not, you know, that's not just language, you know, that's accountability beyond people. For sure. And it's the one thing. It's the one thing to disappoint someone, right? It's one thing to disappoint someone, but at the same time, it's another thing to stand on honesty before God. You know, that's that kind of transparency that takes courage. Most people will never reach in this life. Never. You feel me? So I applaud whoever wrote this song. I applaud the writer. It's really good. Deep stuff, honestly. I love how they make simplistic words carry so much weight. That's what I really respect. I respect every artist that can do that. Rappers, singers, when you can be transparent and clear and relatable, but you can still touch the heart of those who needed to hear those words. Yeah, shout out to those writers, man. I love that. And shout out to the lead singer because he's raw. But let's get to this guitar solo because this is what I live for. Wow, that's amazing. Right there. Oh, he's feeling free as a bird right now. Woo. I like that a lot. Oh, he's going back to the spot. Oh, he's going back to the spot where they kicked it at. Oh, man, it's kind of sad. There's two guitars playing. Has to be. There's got to be two guitars. There's things happening that I've never heard, or that's just the greatest guitar solo I've ever heard in my life. Let's go. Yo, that's the greatest guitar solo I've ever heard. Wow, he's going off. I need the guitarist's name in the chat. Somebody put in the comment section. I need to know the guitarist's name. I'm running out of breath. I ain't gonna lie. There's no words for this now, man. There's no words for this because honestly, let me let it finish. Hold on, let me let it finish. I got some things to say. Beautiful video. That was one of the greatest guitar solos I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if it was the best one, but that was definitely one of the greatest guitar solos. If you haven't checked me out, you see it right here. Lynyrd Skynyrd. It's out now. Now I Understand is what it was titled. Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd. It's one of my reactions right there. Y'all check that out if you get the chance. Listen, let me be honest with y'all. That solo, no words. At the end of the day, with no words, I feel like that solo said more. If I'm being honest, I feel like that solo said more, somehow said more than the verses did. Because it doesn't even feel like a performance anymore. it feels just like release almost, right? Like everything just like everything he couldn't say in the verses is being carried by the strings now. So you don't rush a moment like that, which is why I love that they just sat in it and just let Buddy go off, because I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? If we can't feel the music, then we're not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing enough music. We're not doing music the right way if the people cannot resonate with it and somehow. And some truth hurts. Some choices are everything. It costs us a lot. But living honestly before God and before yourself, that's a freedom no one can give you and no one can take away. We got to do the live version. I'm out.